Hey, it's the World Changer here. Let's go express the power of music and information and so much more. Now, Bastille has some new music, and I gotta say, this one is really, really good, and it's literally very new. It's been released this week. It's called Fake It. Let me know what you think of it on the Power Show's Facebook page.
Oh, my lover, my lover, my love. We can never go back. We can only do our best to recreate. Don't turn up.
Now, Suicide Squad has a new song out, and it was part of the movie Suicide Squad, and this movie has been released this week. I personally haven't had a chance to see it, but I am very curious about it. It looks really, really good. Although it does have 35% Rotten Tomatoes, which isn't that great. But Suicide Squad, they have an album, and I've played a couple of their songs throughout the shows that I've done the past couple of weeks. But this one really, really caught my ear when I first heard it, and I think it's really, really interesting. The lyrics in this song goes, "Just because we check the guns at the door doesn't mean our brains will change from hand grenades." What I hear when I hear that is that they're basically saying that it doesn't matter if you check the guns at the door, the brains is what's the problem, it's not the guns. I think that's really quite interesting because this movie is a big budget movie, highly budget, and I found it fascinating that, in my opinion, the way I view it is that they're saying the person is the problem, not the guns. I think it's really, really powerful, and I quite like the lyrics. This is Heathens by 21 Pilots of the Suicide Squad movie.
Welcome to the room of people who have rooms of people that they love one day docked away. Just because we check the guns at the door doesn't mean our brains will change from hand grenades. You loving on the psychopath sitting next to you.
We're playing a lot of new music tonight, and we're going to continue that with Ex-Ambassadors. This next one is called Big, and I gotta say, this song is really, really powerful, and I absolutely love it. And I love it because any one of us can be big if we want. We can be big and successful if we really try and choose. Now, it'd be hypocritical of me to just say, you know what, you can be big, and not give any sort of idea of why I would say that, because in my opinion, I believe that at some point in the future, I'll be successful in something that I do, whether it's a good career or some sort of any sort of dream that I have. I believe I'm going to be successful, and I'm sure that you have a dream, and I'm sure that you want to be successful in that dream. But in my opinion, the way I believe that I'm going to be successful in my dream and my destiny is I believe that I have a backup. But that backup, in my opinion, would be Jesus. And I know it sounds a bit cheesy and stuff like that, but I don't think I could ever be like 100% fulfill my full potential without God behind my side. And I really think that that is why I believe that I will be successful. And I would love to know your thoughts on what you think of your dream, or you don't have to say your dream at all, but I would love to know your thoughts on how you're going to succeed in your dream. And if you have any questions whatsoever and you want to ask me confidentially, be sure to give me a call. But I believe that we all have the potential to be extremely successful and fulfill our potential in this world. This is Big by Ex-Ambassadors.
I'm gonna go big. I feel bigger than ever before. I'm gonna go big. Yeah, go bigger than I was before.
Alright, Rad Kills, it is your birthday, and I want to say happy birthday, man. I hope you have the best birthday yet, and I'm about to give your request on the air of On Top of the World by Imagine Dragons, and I really hope you really enjoyed your birthday, because you are an awesome guy. Now, I've got a request on YouTube, and this is a very, very, very special request. It's from Rad Kills. That's his username on YouTube, Rad Kills, and it is his 18th birthday tonight. So happy birthday, Rad Kills. I hope you're having a great Friday night, and I hope you're having a great birthday as well. He requested On Top of the World, so that's what we're going to play right now by Imagine Dragons, and happy birthday.
I'll take it in, but don't look down. 'Cause I'm on top of the world, hey. I'm on top of the world, hey. Waiting on this for a while now. Paying my dues to the dirt. I've been waiting to
On Top of the World by Imagine Dragons. That was requested by a username of Rad Kills, which is a really, really awesome name and an awesome guy. It is his birthday today, his 18th birthday. So happy birthday, Rad Kills. Hope you're enjoying your birthday right now as we speak. Now, let's move on to some new music. This one is called Welcome to Your Life by Group Love. And I think this song is really, really uplifting and really awesome. Quite like the one that Rad Kills just requested, which was On Top of the World.
'Cause nothing ever comes without a change. Welcome to your life. Yeah, yeah. It could be your fantasy. Yeah, yeah.
Now, Donald Trump is in some hot water this week because he criticized these two parents that went to the Democratic convention where Hillary Clinton was holding her convention for the Democratic Party. And these two parents were of the Islamic faith. They were Muslim. And they were talking about how their son was serving in, I'm not 100% exactly where it was, Middle East, somewhere in the Middle East. And their son died in combat. And they were saying that Muslims are actually, helpful. And this is an outrage about Donald Trump and how he wants to ban Muslims. Now, Donald Trump has come out and said that he seems like a very respectable man, but his wife didn't speak much, and it might have been his religion. Now, have a listen to Donald Trump and what he had to say for himself.
I saw him. He was, very emotional and probably looked like a nice guy to me. His wife, if you look at his wife, she was standing there. She had nothing to say. Maybe she wasn't allowed to have anything to say, you tell me, but plenty of people have written that. She was extremely quiet, and it looked like she had nothing to say. A lot of people have said that, and personally, I watched him. I wish him the best of luck.
So a lot of people are really outraged because the mother has come out and said that she was just really sad about the whole situation of her son passing away. And everyone's outraged at Donald Trump for suggesting that it's because of her religion that she doesn't get a chance to speak. And I've got to say that I don't 100% agree with Donald Trump, but I kind of do, in that I'm not here to preach the Quran, but I've read a lot of the Quran. If you Google, there's translations all over Google. And what I've seen in the Quran is that women are lesser than men. And I could see that could be a potential thing that could happen in the religion, saying, you know what, let the man speak, don't let the women, do their thing, but let the men speak. And I think that's where Donald Trump was coming from. He didn't suggest it. He was just saying, hey, you know what, people have said this. It could be a situation because it is very vibrant in the Quran. I got to give thumbs up to Donald Trump for still being politically incorrect, because everyone's always so scared of saying stuff and standing up and saying, hey, you know what, this could be a situation. Everything Donald Trump has said, in my opinion, not everything, but a lot of what he said based on the Islamic religion, it really shows that he does have some strong points. And everybody that I've always talked to that have come against Donald Trump haven't actually even Googled a translation of the Quran. So I think that speaks a lot of volumes in this whole situation. And one other thing, and this is actually really quite important, the mother came out and said that she was feeling really sad, and everyone's saying, see, she has the right to speak. But in my opinion, how do we not know that the husband said, I give you permission to speak out against this person? Now, those are my opinions. It is a very touchy subject, but I think it's a subject that is really important to really understand and talk about. And that is why I'm asking your opinion. For now, this is Fear by X Ambassadors. Hillary Clinton has made massive headlines in the last 24 hours, mainly not on mainstream media. I was pretty surprised at that. You really have to search it up online to find it, but it's all over online if you Google this. Hillary Clinton tax plan. right? Her tax plan. Now, this is really interesting. A lot of people know that Hillary Clinton is for taxing more of the rich than the middle class or the lower class. So, tax the rich and then it makes it fair for everybody. I mean, in my opinion, I didn't really agree with that. But this is what's really interesting. Whether you agree with taxing the rich or you don't agree with taxing the rich, I think both parties can agree that what she has said is wrong. Now, I'm going to give you a snippet of her campaign ad, and she's posted this on Twitter 16 hours ago. So this is a snippet of her campaign ad. Have a listen. It's her tax plan.
I'm Hillary Clinton, and I approve this message.
How do we make the economy work for everyone? Hillary Clinton's plan starts here, by making big corporations and those at the top finally pay their fair share in taxes.
So there you go. That is making sure that the people at the top pay their fair share of taxes. The people at the top, right? The higher class, the upper class. Listen to what she said in the last 24 hours at a speech.
Trump wants to cut taxes for the super rich. Well, we're not going there, my friends. I'm telling you right now, we're going to write fairer rules for the middle class, and we are going to raise taxes on the middle class.
Did you hear that? Middle class. So let's get this straight. If Hillary Clinton becomes president, she's not only going to raise tax on the rich, whether you agree with that or not, they're going to raise tax on the middle class. So your average person walking down the street, doing your 9-to-5 job, trying to make ends meet, looking after your family, paying for school, doing all that stuff. Hillary Clinton would be raising the taxes on those people so they can help their lower class people. What do you think of this? I'm a bit shocked. Let's just listen to her campaign ad for just a second.
Make the economy work for everyone? Hillary Clinton's plan starts here, by making big corporations and those at the top finally pay their fair share in taxes.
So those at the top.
And those at the top finally pay their fair share in taxes.
But over here in her speech,
I'm telling you right now, we're going to write fairer rules for the middle class, and we are going to raise taxes on the middle class.
Did you hear that?
We're going to write fairer rules for the middle class, and we are going to raise taxes on the middle class.
So it sounds like she's contradicting exactly what she just said in her campaign ad. Raising the taxes for the top people that earn the most money. And then she says it in a speech that she's going to be raising the tax on middle class. If you are someone that agrees with taxing the rich, everyone, in my opinion, is going to end up poor if you're going to tax the middle class as well. And that is literally what Hillary Clinton has just said. But if you watch the video of her actually saying this, half the audience looks a little bit confused in the background. Like, wait, aren't you supposed to be saying rich? The top rich people, not the middle class? And you can see the people's confusion, but then they just scream and cheer anyway. And I think that says a lot about the people in that situation supporting Hillary Clinton. I've got to give kudos to Hillary Clinton for actually telling the truth, because a lot of politicians never tell the truth. And she, in my opinion, has shared her fair share of lies, especially with her emails. If you were an American citizen, what would you do? Donald Trump or Hillary Clinton? For now, we're going to be playing. What are we going to be playing? I say Eye of the Storm by Ex-Ambassadors. Anything by Headley, and that is this is the Power Show expressing the power of music, and that was Anything by Headley. And I really like that song. I think that's a really powerful song because it really talks about you can do anything. And I tell you what, there will be thousands, if not millions of people that you will come across and they will tell you you can't do it only because they gave up on their dreams. But if you keep with your dreams and you keep focused on your dreams, I guarantee you'll be successful in what you do in this life. And I like this next song because one of the lyrics in it goes, "The fight in your eyes." And the song is called Red Hot Lights by Moon Taxi. And I think that's really powerful lyrics because there is some people out there that you will come across. And like I just said before, there will be people that you come across that will absolutely cannot stand the fact that you are willing to go for your dreams because they've been told in their life that they can't go for their dreams and they've accepted that. But I guarantee you that you will be successful in this, in your dreams, whatever it is, if you continue to pursue it and ignore those people. And I guarantee you that fight in your eyes will be extremely strong until you be successful. I know I'm sort of repeating myself in this, but I just think it's really, really important that we all focus on our dreams, because if we live a life without our dreams, then we're basically robots, in my opinion. This is Red Hot Lights by Moon Taxi. We're going to express the power of one more song, and I think this song is really quite funny. It's not so serious and it's not so exciting. I think it's just quite funny. The song is called Ride by 21 Pilots, and I think it's really quite interesting because it talks about, you know, the end of the world and one world government and globalists, and it talks about how, you know, sometimes it's important to be aware of when, you know, one world government like patterns start to come into place, but it's also important that you don't focus so much on it that you get upset and, you know, stressed out. And that's what this song really takes, you know, sort of makes fun of, and that's what I like about this song. It's called Ride by 21 Pilots.
Yeah, I think about the end just way too much, but it's fun to fantasize on my enemies who wouldn't wish who I was, but it's fun to fantasize.
Now, I want to sign out with a Blink-182 song. This one will be called Cynical. But thank you all so much for calling in, and thank you all so much for listening. This is Cynical by Blink-182. And that is a wrap of The Power Show. Thank you all so much for watching and listening to the music that I love. And happy birthday to Radkills. I hope you enjoyed your birthday so much. As always, the world needs love.
What's the point?